Congrats, Karolina, making the semifinals 3 straight years now. Talk a little bit about that final point. It's a little bit lucky.
Yes. What can I say? But I think I did a good job overall through all the match, just going for it. And I think that this was the reward for, even though just trying, the game was almost lost. I was last 30. I just went for a couple of shots, and I think this was, I just got it like a present from somebody. And of course, it was big relief after this point, because half I felt it's going to end up in the net. So I was kind of happy, of course. Felt sorry for her, because this is like, the match was so close, and this kind of point at the last point is not the best. But I think overall it was a good match. I think a little bit up and down from both of us, but that's how it is sometimes.
Next one.
Karolina, can you talk through the match? It seemed like you started out on fire, couldn't really miss much, and she started to make some adjustments in the second set. So how do you think you were able to kind of pull things back in the third?
Yeah, definitely. I think I was playing great the first set, but I think kind of she was playing the way I want. I wanted to have the balls exactly where she played, so I think I just felt great. I was really going for my shots. Her serve was not really effective, so I was really pushing her from the second serve. I didn't really miss much, that's true. But I think she did a good job the second set. She just changed a little bit the pace and just played a little bit more clever, just was waiting more for mistakes, which of course to play 2 sets like this is really tough. Especially on this surface where every point you have to really play. It's not, that you're gonna do 4 aces in a game. It's not really happening here. So it was difficult, even though I felt like I had some chances in the second set too. It was not really, it was 6-2, but could be different. And and then the third set was kind of open, I think. Could go both ways, because there was big game on 2-1 or 3-0. So I think it was very important. And then one more for 3-2. So there was 2 big games on my serve, and I think I played some good points. Of course, I took a little bit of risk and some good serves, and I went for it, and it paid off.
Next one.
Karolina, apart from Junjo, the rest of the Asian swim probably didn't go as you expected, but now you're back in the semifinals here. So mentality-wise, I'd like to hear about your changes in that.
I didn't change much in 2 weeks. It's impossible to change something. But it's last tournament, so I just want to give everything, and doesn't matter how bad I played Wuhan and Beijing. I'm playing good now, so that's important.
Next one.
Karolina, sorry, just in terms of you, Ash, and Belinda specifically finding yourselves in the semifinals, a lot of the discussion was about speed of court, and maybe it's not your favorite court, but that's 3 players who do well on fast courts, making it through. What do you think is kind of, I don't know, the reason for that? Because maybe when the draw came out, people were thinking, Simona, players who like maybe a slower court.
I think I'm kind of the player which I can get pretty much used to everything, but I need some time, which was here. It's now 2nd week what I'm here, so I felt in the beginning I was a little bit struggling, but the more I play, the more I get used to the surface, and what can I do? So I still have to play, so I really got used to it a little bit, and of course the amount of practices and the matches which I've played here, and especially the first one, I think it gave me a lot, the first match, because we played a lot of good rallies and it was really close. So that's why I maybe felt better the next 2 matches. Normally I was always starting with a win, so this time was super frustrating to start the group with a lose, but not every time is important the first match. So, but anyway, I'm still not happy with the speed of the court, especially today at some moments I was like, how can she get there? I thought it was a great shot. But anyway, I'm fighting, I'm doing my best, and of course maybe my game is not 100% working here as I would love to, but I play one more ball, always more, but it's still working.
Karolina, making it out of your group for 3 straight years, I'm wondering, do you think there's any tricks mentally or something that you have kind of learned along the way to handle the round robin format, because you seem to be doing very well in it?
Well, well is when you win. So semi-final is of course great, but now third time, so there's always the chance to go a little bit more. So that's my goal for now. Like I didn't really believe, or I believed, but that I can go out of the group after the first match, because then was 2 matches against Andreescu and Halep. There is nobody who I would have a good record against, you know, so it was kind of tough situation, but now I'm in the semis, so I have nothing to lose. I play against Ash. Of course, she's world number 1, so it's gonna be extremely difficult. I think she's also great on this surface. It suits her well. We did practice last week, so, but it's not impossible. So, of course, my goal now is to go a little bit more than last 2 years.
Karolina, this year you have won titles on grass, on clay, and on hard court. Now you have hoped adding another one on indoor. So make people feel confused. Where is your favorite and the strongest surface, you think?
For sure it's not grass and clay, although I still make some titles, but it's not, I don't really enjoy to play there. And I like hard court, doesn't matter where, but I like hard court, and of course indoor, the conditions are perfect for me. Maybe not the surface every time, but it's no wind, no sun. So I think for my game, because sometimes I hate too risky or too flat, so for my game it's just, it's perfect. And overall I think on the hard court I feel the best.
Next one.
Karolina, can you talk a little bit about being able to get through this season, playing so many matches, getting so many wins, going deep, and physically being able to stand up well this year? As far as I can recall, nothing significant has happened, and you still looked pretty fresh there towards the end of this match as well. So what do you think has been the secret in terms of your physicality?
I can fake good. I don't feel good, but you know, everything is inside. So, but anyway, this is, for me, it's always good that it's the last tournament. So then it's the last push. That's why I'm doing so well. If there is maybe 2 or 3 more weeks after, then maybe I'm not not doing so well. But right now I'm giving everything I have, and but overall, I think my body's. I'm lucky that I have good body, so I pretty recover every time quite well after tough matches, tough tournaments, tough weeks. And I know I've been playing a lot of seasons quite till the end now in a row, so it's not always easy. And of course I feel tired, but I do what I love. So and if you win, I think you feel less tired than if you keep losing. So, but of course I feel it now on my body, on my mind as well, because even though you win a lot of matches, it still takes some power, maybe a little bit less than when you keep losing, but you can still feel it on the body, so I can't wait for a vacation.